Welcome back. I'm some guy you've never heard of, and this is Europa Universalis 3 A.E.I.O.U. Alright, we still got a bunch of stuff to micromanage. Oh, I'm up to 5 colonists again. It's not good. I suppose we can start going down the other coast, too. Alright, let's send someone there. Alright, more of South America has been claimed while I wasn't looking. I guess we'll take some more of these archipelagos out here. We can establish a commercial bank. Sure, why not? We'll do that. Alright, go ahead and assault it. Another naval refit. Okay. No, Ethiopia. There's not going to be a white piece. I'm taking my throne back. Alright, let's send a colonist to the Infinite Isles. You know what? Go ahead and assault the fort in Tigre. That's fine. Alright, we're send another colonist to Justingrad. Alright, now go attack their army trying to retake the capital. Alright, let's get a Fort 3 in Fulgunther. Paved road in Greater Steiermark, post office in North Ends, and a road network in Rudolphia. And then a dry dock in Alberton. Mali is offering white peace. No, we're not accepting one of those. Am I ready to make peace with Shirvanshah now? Almost. Alright, we want a battle in Coyote. Okay, go attack. Follow them there. And then once you're done crushing them, go after that other smaller army. Yes, negotiate with the Slovaks. Send another colonist to the Countless Isles. Alright, you can go to Tlemcen. Well, he really is huge. Count Bornu's pretty sizey as well. Alright, let's get a Fort 3 in Misinsula, a post office in Voronezh, and one in Sarkel. Alright, their army's going to Afar. We will chase them to Afar then. Oh my god, stop thinking of yourselves as colonists, people, you're not. Just Austrians. Alright, help them. A benign neglect. Yeah, if it moves, tax it. Alright, got a dock in Regencia, a shipyard in American Tyrol, an armory in Breda. Alright, go deal with the pirates over off the coast of Western Australia. Alright, you deal with the revolt in Sibenik. You assault the fort in Diyarbakir. You attack their army in Hayastan. Okay, attack their army in Harathi then. Yes, send another colonist to Dragonbridge, send another colonist to Windstop. Finally destroyed that army. Oh, there's a breach over here now. They assaulted again. What is defecting to me? Van is defecting. Would I be able to connect that? 2 provinces to connect that. The capital's way over there in Shirvan. Sure, we'll take it. Fine. We were down to single digits before that. Nice. Alright, let's get a Fort 2 in Van, a Fort 3 in Noxio. Noxio. I don't know. Just root out the Calvinists. God, keep assaulting. More revolts in this area. Okay then. Spanish Sweden, eh? Okay, interesting. Alright, now go deal with the pirates off of Winterhold. The rebels up in Pilton. When and how did that happen? Go after them. Wait, what's this? Lithuania exists again. Damn, Sweden really got beat. Guess I'm not making a separate peace with them since I actually want to take territory now. Right, an exceptional year, excellent. Revolt in Shewon, which is taking out their actual army. Okay then. Alright, someone changed their name. Duly noted, thanks, go to hell. Alright, go down to a doll. Alright, you took Can. Cool. Go deal with those rebels up in Mande. You go deal with this army down here in Papel. Negotiate with the Burgundian rebels. Alright, let's get Toll Road in Greater Steiermark. Shipyard in Albrechten, and then armories in Armland, Karlsberg, and Verona. Alright, now go deal with the tiny army up in Jola. And then go to Wallo. You know what? Stay where you are. Retake it. Good job. Now go deal with some more of these rebels. Oh, someone colonized Greenland. Then what? Hey. Cool. Alright, Battle of Adal. Okay, cool. Got a revolt in France. Alright, you go deal with that. Oh no, they liberated Gobs. Ugh. Where did you even get an army from, Hafsid? Oh, Arabia, that's right. I don't have you completely. But you've lost almost all that territory to Yemen. Okay. And it looks like Sana is currently held by Yemeni patriots, so hopefully they'll take that. Alright, go ahead and assault the fort in Tlemcen. Root out the Calvinists. Want to battle in Monday? Okay. Cool. Those rebels are heading up to Segu now. Let's go ahead and occupy this. There we go. We have Mali's capital. Alright, go over to Bure. Let's get an armory in Friuli. Alright, you go deal with those rebels and go reclaim gobs. Right. New colony of Eastmont. Somehow put a comma instead of an M in. White peace. Molly, I know you're massive, but look how much of your territory I occupy, including your capital. You not completed this siege yet? Come on. Alright, send more colonists to our new isles. And to Justengrav. Alright, so we've got infinite isles, countless isles. This one will be several isles. Alright, send more colonists to the Infinite Isles. Or Countless Isles doing pretty good. They're getting kind of close. Alright, then let's get an armory in Hanau. Oh, Hafsid is offering a whole bunch of stuff. Now Cars is defecting to us, and that already touches Van, so there we go. Alright, finally, we completely occupy Shah. I'll tell you what, you go back that way. Yeah, go up to Cherson. You down here in Shirvan can stay in this area for now. Alright, if it moves, tax it. Let's get a Fort 2 in Kars. An armory in Zadar. Alright, go take care of that revolt up there. Alright, send another colonist to the Countless Isles. You know what? Let's get the Greek army a general. What is Parliament trying to do? Plutocracy. No. No. Enjoy your Parliament seats and rule for the people. Don't try to empower the bourgeoisie to be able to bribe you. They have no right. Right, we just defeated Hafsid's army there. Colony established in Eastmarch, excellent. Go ahead and get a dry dock in Regencia, and then armories in New Burgundy, Veneto, and Sibinic. Right, retake Gabes. And there's a revolt in Slavonia. Wonder why Luca decided to do that. Right, we're producing fish in Solitude. Cool. Right, we're producing wheat in Dragon Bridge. Let's get a Fort 4 in Sarthal, and a dock in New Treviso, and then an armory in Crimea. Then another colonist to Winstad, and another one to Dragon Bridge. We took another part of Mali. Good, good. Alright, it would currently be 81% against Hafsid. Out of curiosity, how much of the war score would it cost it would cost 46 to take the entirety of their North American territory, which would net me 31 infamy? Yes, 31 infamy. And say we take those 5 pieces from Mali, that puts it at 74. And then these 2 pieces from Shirvanshah would cost way too much. Well, it's a much smaller nation, so yeah. Out of curiosity. Oh, because it's still defensive, so I'd still only be paying 3 each. Alright, they're too big to annex. I'd take all of that, though. That would cost me 9 infamy. I'd still have plenty of wiggle room for the piece that I want with the other two. But you know what? I only need to take 2 pieces of them. Or if I'm gonna take 3, maybe I should take this further one. No, we'll split them like that. We'll just take highest on and Aketi. Or I can make them give up their claim on cars. Alright, that's the piece, Shirvan Shah. Alright, now let's check on the possible piece with Hafsid. Now, I know I talked a good game about taking all of their North American territory, but that's a lot to incorporate all at once. Oh, wow. I can't even see how much infamy that's netting me or anything. Interesting. So I take all of their North American territory. I take this territory from Mali. Alright. Let me count. 1, 2, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 9, 10. 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. So I'd be getting 37 infamy. I currently have 15. 7 plus 15 is gonna be 52. Three, 4, 55, 56, 57, 56. That'd be too much. No, I don't feel the need to deprive them of the western coast completely. So we'll go with it like that. Right. And your meager treasury? Oh, this is apparently Austrian Joloffe now. Well, we had low infamy briefly. Oh, but look at those Austrian holdings in North America now. And our presence in Africa has grown quite a bit too. Definitely happy with those. Alright, Polish army, hey, Jakun, can we please march troops across your territory? They said no. That's okay though, because we can actually get around it. Alright, let's ask Luongo for military access. We're saying impossible right now. France feel about military access. Also impossible. Oh, I know. Let's see what... Oh, Anjura. They would also say impossible right now. Who's this? Kilwa? Alright, Kilwa's saying very likely, so that's good. Alright, what about Firen? I already have military access through them. Alright, so provided I get you a conquistador, you could actually go around that way. But right now, why don't you go help out in Ethiopia? But good to know that I can take someone from Ethiopia down south to New Hungary. No, I don't want to be a notable slave trader. What do you mean they don't have Fort 1s? I had to take their forts. Oh my god. Okay, let's get a Fort 1 in Apatowayak. We have a revolt in Ducacini. Go deal with that. And one down here. I absolutely need another army in North America. The fleet is still on Monarch Isle, right? Yes. Alright, let's send them home. You there, Serbian army. You're getting reassigned to North America. Oh, someone is attacking me. Lithuania. You just barely started existing again. Why? Why are you this dumb? This is why you stopped existing in the first place, because you kept picking fights with nations way too powerful for you to take on. Poland? Really? Really? You're gonna engage in such lunacy? Alright, try to negotiate with the Muscovites. We have Muscovites? Okay. Okay. This is the kind of stuff that really irks me in a game like this. You're saying that the ruling bodies have just made this absolutely ludicrous decision, despite the fact that I'm controlling the ruling body. And I have no choice in the matter. It's one thing to propose it as a choice to me, but the ruling of our African provinces proves to be difficult, Your Majesty. These highly populated provinces resist our rule, including these savages in our armies could be dangerous. The Codex Negus has been instituted to prohibit Africans holding a weapon. This might weaken our provinces, but we have no choice. The only thing that makes someone an African within my empire is the fact that they are on the continent of Africa. They are Austrian. They live in Austrian territory. They are Austrian citizens. And this is utter bullshit, especially when our completely filled out free subjects here. It is not a sensible precaution. It's tyranny that we wouldn't be engaging in. Not trying to alienate part of our population. I mean, and the thing is, though, it's like, unless you're, like, employed in military service, you shouldn't be touching a weapon, period, to begin with. But still, that's not something that's going to be determined by, region. Or ethnicity or anything like that, because as far as we're concerned, there are two ethnicities. There are only two ethnicities in this world. Austrian and barbarian. And when you become an Austrian citizen, you are reclassified as Austrian. What is attacking me? What? Why? Alright, Serbian army, I know I said I was going to send you to America, but you're currently the closest army to Foix, so go deal with the Foisians. Hey, Alpine army, you go get ready to ship out to America. Alright, Monarch Isle army, go to Champagne to help cover the regions that they were taking care of. God, stop it with this thing. I have a new least favorite event here now. And Sitten have honored their alliance with Foix. Okay. Alright, go ahead and assault the fort here. Alright, fortification expert, it's of the utmost importance. Revolt in Anasape, no, lower taxes, that's fine. Hey, Lithuania, guess what? I already occupy your capital. Give up your claims on my territory. Since this is supposedly a reconquest, and give me your meager treasury. You were halfway into Grondo already. Grodno. Why would you take this insane detour instead? It's so frustrating. It is not a sensible precaution. It is absolutely not. Treating people like second-class citizens is never fucking sensible. Unless you're actually trying to start a war. I mean, if you're trying to foster a revolt, then yes, treating people as second-class citizens, that makes sense. But I'm not the Galactic Empire, and this isn't, Gorman. So why would I do that? Alright, a Fort 1 in Nakawe, and Lubicon, and one Napiti, and out of curiosity. A whole bunch of established coastal patrols. I mean, we're 100% down with doing that, so. discovered Milioki. Okay. No, I can't assimilate colonies. Oh well. That's too bad. I mean, they have held that territory for a long time, though, so... Well, who else is attacking me? Campaign. You know, I completed that war, right? So I'm not in a weaker position. I get that now that I have all the infamy, you feel like there's going to be more unrest in my country. But I also finished the war that gave me all that infamy. So I have more attention to spare for other places. Since now the only actual important war I have is the one in which I reclaim my imperial crown. Alright, so let's get another Fort 1 in Ottawa. What was it they had a garrison without a fort? I literally had to besiege all of these. Hey, it says you have a fort level of 1, but you don't have a fort 1. Right, we're producing livestock in Futajalon. Cool. Stop with this Codex Negus stuff. Right, root out the Calvinists, and yay, there's a trading boom. Okay, and then that's going to be it for today. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Europa Universalis 3 A.E.I.O.U, and I'm some guy you've never heard of.